Cedro ball coming in, 26 on the shot clock, 1:33 left on the game, first quarter clock. Ball knocked away, 14 seconds still left to shoot as Cedro looks to penetrate this zone. Very aggressive zone. Little jump shot by Cox, forced up, but he is called for a travel before he can get the shot off. Jerome Mathias now back into the game for Cole Lamb. And into the game for into the game for the Cougars is Jacobus Seth for Andrew Malloy. Rucker right to the basket and lays it in. Gives the Cougars an 11-point lead here tonight. Cubs working the ball around, gets it into the post. Kicked out to Cox, little 18-footer. Not there. Seth with the rebound. No, taken away from him. And up to the basket is Ben Hedberg. No foul. So we got the YouTube fixed. So we at least got pictures on YouTube. And Evan Stacy for three with 4 seconds left. Not there. Thrown out. Oh, thrown away. Taylor gets it at the buzzer. Would have been good if it was going. Had gone. Didn't go. So at the end of one, Cougars lead 14-3 here. Sorry about the problem with the YouTube. We are now up and going on YouTube, so apologize for that. If you missed the first quarter, it was all Cougs at 14-3. Justice Taylor leading the way with points. We now have those problems fixed, and we give all the credit to Baldeep Singh on the backside. Thank you, Baldeep, for all your hard work and your care this year on the live stream. Next live streaming event will be Thursday night. Steve Jensen will be on the call. It'll be girls basketball, coaches versus cancer. And then we have a game on Tuesday night, February 1st. And then Friday night, our last basketball game of the season, at least of the regular season, on February 4th. I don't know what the playoffs will look like. If we're allowed to stream playoff games at home, we'll be willing to do that. But I'm not sure. The last time we tried to have a playoff game, we were kicked off the air by the WIAA. Little offensive shift now as they tried a little weave. Not there. Turnover. Rucker was dribbling up the floor. Knocked away by Lee, but gotten recovered by the Cougars. Taylor looks at a three, decides he doesn't want it. Ball deflected to Weller. Deflected away. And Doctor gets it, throws it long. Taylor is right in between the two Cub defenders, puts his hands up like a free safety. Neither one of the Cubs come down with it. What could have been an easy lay-in turns up as a turnover. The great defensive check back and defensive recovery by Justice Taylor. That ball is stolen by Mathias, goes to the basket for the left-handed lay-in. He misses it, there's no foul. Weller ran back and harassed him. Now the Cougars on the attack one more time. Ball to the mid-post to Taylor. Little 8-footer, and it's good. Justice Taylor with another basket. Bounce pass into nowhere. Good job recovering it by Mathias. Cox looked at it, didn't want it, got it to Doctor in the corner. He didn't look at the basket. And again, we're going to the weave. See if we can't get some movement. Doctor throws a one-handed bounce pass off the dribble as Cox was cutting. Ball goes out of bounds. That's why you always teach kids to throw the ball with two hands. Into the game now is Wilson. back in, and Rucker. Ben Rucker in for Owen Rucker and Evan Stacy. So 16-3 Cougs lead, 6:30 left to go in the second quarter. Taylor with a head fake goes to the basket. Another lay-in for Taylor, who is just owning the paint at this point. You would think at just 6'1" that he would not be able to challenge the bigger players, but all year long we've seen Taylor just own the paint, go strong to the basket. Matthias with nowhere to go hooks the one-handed pass out, stolen by the Cougars. Now they're on the attack. Rucker looks at the three, doesn't like it. Penetrates, throws it open, and just a little too far for Weller to get. Rare turnover tonight for Lakewood. And we're going to have another timeout on the floor. Cedar Woolley calls a full timeout, trailing 18-3, 5:54 to go in the half. They had a quick 1-0 lead. They were behind 4-3, and the Cougars have now run off 14 straight here from the middle of the first quarter until the start of the second quarter. 60-second timeout, 45 seconds left of it. We'll be back in 30. Cedro ball bringing it in on the baseline. 5:54 left to go here in, oh, they're going to have it on the sideline. 5:54 left to go in the second quarter. Pressure, Dylan Wilson almost with the steal, but now they come in transition. Ball goes on the wing, dribbles into a corner, into a trap, nowhere to go. Is able to get it out. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Hayden Bickle looking for space, and this is now Cox. Now this is Lee with the penetration, not there. And just into the game is 33, whose name we don't have on our roster. And Malloy up and lays it in. So we'll try to get the name of number 33 who scored that basket for Cedro. Now coming back is Cox, challenges Malloy. Malloy stands his ground. Little contact, no foul. That's okay. Malloy was straight up. The referee is talking to players or coaches at the end of the Lakewood bench and warning them about something that was shouted, and so that's a warning on the bench. Ball in the lead, out to Bickle, little pump fake, a 15-footer from the elbow, not there. Wilson with the rebound, out quickly to Weller in transition, jumps in the air but gets it to Malloy. Malloy misses the right-handed backhanded lay-in. Cedro with the rebound. Bickle now. Cedro on the attack. Bickle again dribbling around the perimeter, looking for a spot. Not there. That's Cox turning the corner. Not there. So it looks like they're going to just try to dribble and hand off until they can find something. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Lee takes a look at it. He's got a double team, steps through the double team, throws up a little runner. And Jerome Matthias gets a little runner, and it's in. So 20-7 now, Cougars lead. 4:09 to go. Horn sounded for some reason, not sure why, but now they're going to allow subbing. So Doctor's into the game. And number 33, who we don't know who that is. There's no 33 on the varsity or the JV roster or the C team roster, so not quite sure who that is. See, we can't get a name for you. Rucker from the corner 3, not there. Wilson with the offensive rebound, steps around a man, puts it up. Malloy's there jousting it away, no call on the back. These refs are letting him play inside, which is good for Malloy, who we've seen saddled with foul trouble for plays just like that this year. Cox with it, looks to go to the basket, gets it to Doctor. Doctor really doesn't look at the basket when he has the ball, and he throws it off a Cougar defender and it goes out of bounds. 12 to shoot, 3:33 in the half. Ball comes in, swinging to the weak side for a 3, not there, stepping inside the line, and missing it is Matthias. Taylor pops the ball away, recovered by the Cougars, in quickly to Malloy, turns and misses the lay-in. Doctor with the rebound, and here's Lee on the attack. Yeah, Coach Spencer now trying to call an offensive set that might get his kids a basket. They're going to run a screen and try to get a screen down on the weak side. And Doctor looked for Matthias cutting, but Matthias quit cutting and therefore was stolen by the Cougars. And the Doctor thought Matthias was going to keep going to the basket. He stopped at the free throw line and ended up with a turnover. And now Connor Cox with the foul on Rucker. It's going to send Rucker to the line for 2. That's just the 4th team foul on Woolley. There's only been 1 team foul on the Cougars so far. Rucker hits the first. It's 21-7. Cougs by 14. 2:49 left to go in the half. Weller into the game for Wilson. Rucker gets them both, and now Owen Rucker will come in for Ben. As the Cougs again go to their press and look to trap. Cedro handles it, should have been over and back there, no call. Well, it doesn't matter, they'll get it this time because that's going to be over and back. So a little justice there for Anthony Wiedekers as the referees missed the over and back call, and then they get it on the turnover. Sometimes they say the ball don't lie, and that time it certainly did not. Hedberg back into the game now for the Cubs. Taylor has it, looked inside for Malloy. Malloy against Doctor, and he lays it in. Cougars break the pressure, and there's a travel as Rucker and Stacy had the trap on the sideline. 2:12 left to go. Cougs leading 24-7. Thanks for joining us on Facebook and now on YouTube as well. Glad we got all the technology issues out. Glad you could join us on the live stream. Taylor has it, gives it to Weller. Now Rucker, he looks inside to Malloy. Doctors with the push, and he fouls on the entry pass. It's going to be the 5th team foul. We're not going to be shooting 1-on-1. We're going to be common foul on the baseline. And Doctor's first foul, and now Tiernan Dietz is in, a 6'3" senior. Weller tries to pop the ball in to Taylor, but that ball is knocked right back at him by Hayden Burkle. Ball comes into Stacy, swings it to the weak side to Weller, and now Taylor cuts. He has it in the mid-block, and he's fouled by Ben Hedberg. So that's the 6th team foul on Cedro. 1:44 left to go in the half, and it will be bonus the next time. Inbound pass from Weller to Stacy. Weller to Stacy, and it's a lay-in. Evan Stacy with 2, and here we go now again. against that pressure. Dietz pops it out, and that's to Matthias, who penetrates. Little runner, hits the front rim, hits the side rim, and rolls off, and rolls out of bounds off of Hedberg. Cougar ball. Cougars up 19, 1:23 to go here at the half. Taylor from three, and he drills it. Justice Taylor continues his scoring barrage here in the first half, giving the Cougs a 22-point lead, 29-7 with 1 minute to go. Pressure gets it away. Now that's Weller to Taylor. He lays it in. Taylor, 5 quick points. And it's 31-7. Cedro again tries to work the ball around. Bickle and Matthias have played a little catch. Now Hedberg on the dribble, and he looks to score, and Weller's in there harassing him, forces a travel. So Connor Cox and Ethan Doctor are back into the game for Hayden Burkle and Ben Hedberg. And with 29 seconds left to go in the half, Cougars will play for one shot. High screen from Malloy for Weller, switched out. Weller has the ball at the half line, gets it to Taylor, back to Weller for three, puts it up off the front rim. Malloy on the back, not called, and that is to Rucker. Rucker dips his forearm in, and he is called for an offensive foul.
Later control foul, Lakewood's number 3 on Rucker, his first, second team foul.
So 1.1 second left to go in the half. And that's going to be the half. So after one half in the books, Lakewood Cougars lead 31-7. And thanks for joining us on the live stream. 10 minutes halftime. We'll be back at 9 for a quick halftime recap and the second half run. Well, we are back. 1 minute to go here in the halftime. The quick recap is Lakewood Cougars jumped out to a quick start and never looked back, leading the Cedar-Woolley Cubs 31-7 here at halftime. Justice Taylor has been everywhere tonight on offense, defense, in transition, scoring and lay-ins, shooting threes. Andrew Malloy has been a big factor on the board tonight, staying out of foul trouble. And Dylan Wilson has been a big contributor as he's been entered into the starting lineup tonight. Cedro just back on the floor from their locker room, did not even come out and shoot. Head coach Chris Spencer just sends his starters out there and says, go play defense. So he had a lot to say, obviously, at halftime. Not sure if that's going to help much as they trail here by 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Of course, after watching the football games yesterday, lots of points can be scored in a hurry, but after watching Cedro in the first half, not sure they have it in them offensively or defensively. Taylor whips it in low to Malloy. Malloy shoots the lane and he is fouled. That foul is on Ethan Doctor. That's his second and first team foul. Cougars only had 2 teams fouls called on them in the entire first half, so no one in foul trouble, which is good news for them. Andrew Malloy makes the first. Just underway, 7:50 to go in the third quarter. So Cougars' first possession results in a couple free throws coming out in their press. Cedro's getting better at handling it, but they still aren't able to really get into much of an offense. Once they do, Bickle to the basket. Hippity hops through the lane and puts in a lay-in. 33-9. Basket for Hayden Burkle. Taylor to the rim. Slides one off, not there. Lee gets the rebound. And now Matthias pump fakes the 3, goes by, spins, goes to the basket, and lays it in. Pump fake Justice Taylor, then took it to the basket, spun off Malloy and laid it in. So 4 quick points for the Cubs as they've cut the lead to 22. Weller to Malloy inside, and there's a foul. Malloy's going to go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Great find by Weller to get Malloy to the free throw line.
17 foul.
Malloy, who just made 2, misses that first there. Second one is up and is good. So 3 out of 4 for Malloy here to start the third quarter as the Cougars look to press again, leading by 23 at 34-11. Bickle now for 3, and he hits it. And that's the first 3 of the night made by a Cub. So Hayden Bickle warming up now. He's got 5 quick points as the Cubs now have more points in this corner than they had in the entire first half. Weller with a long 3 off the rim, and the Cubs with the rebound. Bickle from 3 again. Heat check that time. Doctor on Taylor's back, no foul. Lee secures the rebound, goes to the basket, and Malloy is called for the foul. A little bit of a heat check that time for Hayden Burkle. Ball was missed, but Lee was able to secure the rebound. And now we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 6:17 left to go in the third quarter. Cougars leading by 20, 34-14. 30-second timeout on the floor by the Cougars. So 30 seconds timeout. We'll be back in 25. Jaden Lee to the line for 2 shots off the offensive rebound. Foul is on Malloy. That's the first foul of the half on the Cougars. Second one is up, and it rattles and it falls away. And that's off of Taylor and out of bounds. So it'll be Cedro Willie ball. Trailing by 20, Lee missed both free throws. I think that's Malloy's second foul. Ball comes into Cox, quickly swung to Bickle. He gets it in low to Lee, and he throws it to Stacy. Stacy in transition across to Weller. Weller doesn't have it, doesn't have the angle, juggles it, dribbles out, gets it to Taylor. And the Cougars look to run some offense. Weller again penetrates, gets in the air, doesn't know where to go, finds Taylor, back to Weller for three, and it's good. Mason Weller with the three-pointer. Stacy knocks away to Wilson, throws it by Taylor, knocks it off Cox. Taylor gets it back, goes to the rim, he gets the loop in there! Justice Taylor going to the basket. With the steal, with the land, and he'll go to the line for one.
13 foul, shooting 1.
Rucker now into the game for Wilson.
Also entering the game number 3.
Cougars leading now 39-14. 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Taylor puts it up, and it's in. 40-14 now. Cougars lead. Ball knocked away. Cedro inbounds on the sideline. Deep shot from Bickle for three, not there. Doctor knocks it away. Stacy and Lee fighting for it. Lee hits it out of bounds over Stacy's head. It'll be Cougar ball. Taylor with it, has Cox on him in the zone. Now he flashes into the mid post, not there. Rucker to Weller for another three. Weller hits another one. That's two in a row for Mason Weller. As Cedro breaks the press, but only 22 seconds on the shot clock. Bickle eschews the three this time, goes to the basket. Challenges Malloy, and he's fouled.
Lakewood foul. Number 3 on Rucker, his second.
They're going to call that one on Rucker.
Shooting 2, number 21, Hayden Hooker.
That's his second foul. I thought it was on Malloy or Taylor. They were closer, but good news for Taylor and Malloy, not good news for Rucker. And that's going to send Bickle to the line. This is the first. Second one is up, and it's good. Cougars on the attack. Taylor going against Cox. Kicks it to Rucker. Skips to Stacy. Short bounce pass recovered. That ball's knocked away as Rucker finds Taylor in the corner. Taylor drives, finds a cutting Stacy. Not there. Malloy, a little hippity hop. Gets it to Taylor. And Taylor is fouled. Dylan Wilson now to come back in for Evan Stacy. Weller to bring the ball in on the baseline. 33 they're saying is Gibson Griffin now for the Cubs, who's into the game for Doctor. Gibson Griffin listed as number 4 on the program in the JV. And 6-foot sophomore. We got a foul now on the play. That's going to be a foul on
Lakewood foul number 3. Owen Rucker, his third.
Owen Rucker. That's going to be his third foul. This one he really earned. Now the Cedro brought the ball into the deep corner. Not sure why you didn't inbound the ball there, but they got away with it. Now here's Lee bringing it up the floor against the pressure of the trap. Bickle gets sort of a screen there from Matthias, shoots a three, not there. Great box out by Wilson on the weak side on Griffin as Malloy's able to get the rebound, gets it to Taylor. Taylor kicks to Weller, drives, finds Wilson on the wing. Two-pointer for Wilson is good. So just a two-pointer for Wilson. And it's now 45-15. Cougars lead by 30 with 3:43 to go in the quarter. Bickle for 3 again. This one's short. He made one. Now he's been intermittent reinforcement. He's missed his last 4 shots. To Taylor, driving to Malloy. Good position. He goes up and he is fouled. Great look by Justice Taylor in the mid post, drawing the defense. Malloy did a great job of sealing off the front side. He's going a little high-low. Taylor finds him, and he's fouled. So Malloy went 3 of 4 right at the beginning of the quarter. Hits his first one, so he's now 4 of his last 5. And into the game now is going to be Ben Rucker, and sitting down is going to be Mason Weller. Into the game now is Hedberg for the Cubs, and Emmett Mahalik. Taylor with the rebound on the missed free throw. Malloy's now 4-6, tries to force it cross court, not there. Griffin gets it, knocks it away and secures it. Gives the ball to Mahalik. Into Hedberg, now to Cox for 3. Long, misses everything, but nice rebound there by Mahalik. Goes for the reverse, misses it. Malloy with the rebound. Wilson for 3 from Taylor. Off the rim, Rucker with the rebound, goes to tip. Not there, Malloy gets it. Kicks it out to the other Rucker. He misses it. Cox with the rebound. Mahalik with the rebound. Gets the ball in transition to Matthias. Misses the lay-in. And Owen Rucker comes back with it. Going all the way to the basket. A lot of contact there. Slides over the rim. Not there. But Andrew Malloy is there to clean it up. 48-15 now. That ball's knocked away from behind by Rucker into the other Rucker. Owen to Ben. And now Wilson's driving, kicks it out to Rucker, takes the ball to the basket, leaves it short, nothing there. Ahead quickly to Griffin, knocked away, and then knocked away again. Cougar ball out of bounds as Owen Rucker tried to get it to Malloy. And now we're going to have a couple of subs. Mason Weller going back in for the Cougars, as is Jacoba Seth. So Owen Rucker will sit, Andrew Malloy will sit, and it'll be Cedro ball on the side. Cougars leading 48-15, 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Into Hedberg at the high post, a little 15-footer, not there. Justice Taylor is with the rebound. Taylor in transition, kicks to Weller, steps back looking for 3. No one will guard him. He says, all right, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to stick it in the basket. And he does. 3 in a row there for Mason Weller. That's 3 threes in a row. It's Hedberg with a give and go, hits a little running hook, and he puts it in. Assist from Matthias. Cougars quickly back, and Weller tries his fourth, tries a little heat check. Not there. That was about a 22-footer. And then it whirls off the rim. That's Dylan Wilson with the foul. And into the game will be Dylan Matthews. 1:24 left to go in the third period. Cougars are leading 51-17. Hedberg from the free throw line makes his second in a row. Hedberg has 4 points now in the last 2 possessions. Taylor passes it to the wing looking for Rucker. Connor Cox gets his arm on it, knocks it out of bounds. So Cougar ball inbounding on the side. 1:03 left to go in the quarter. 23 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Clock still hasn't started yet from the reset. We'll see if there it goes now. Gives the ball to Weller, penetrating, not there. Griffin with the rebound. And Mahalik is being harassed now. Oh, they're kicking it to Matthias. Misses the 3, jousted around by Gibson, not there. Taylor gets it, jumps in the air, gets it to Weller, out to Rucker. Rucker hits the 3. Ben Rucker hits the three. That's a deep three just off the front rim by Mahalik, chased down by Weller to Matthews in transition. Matthews with a little hippity hop, throws up the lane, and it's good. Dylan Matthews just into the game, gets on the scoreboard, the 6-foot senior. Little screen and roll now out to Cox for three, and he hits it. So that brings it to 56-22. 3 seconds left to go in the quarter. Taylor from half court, and he puts it in! Justice Taylor from distance. We've seen him make layups, we've seen him make threes, we've seen him in the mid-post, and now we've seen him hit it from half court. Taylor beats the buzzer, and that gives the Cougars a 59-22 lead at the end of three. 1 minute in between the quarters. We'll be back in 45 seconds. We're about to start the fourth quarter run here. Cougars leading 59-22 and have really led since the get-go. Cedro had a 1-point lead at 1-0, and now it's been a blowout. Cedro to inbound the ball at the quarter. Got to reset the clock. I think we're waiting on the game clock to be reset.
Start the fourth quarter for Lakewood. We get our first Lakewood. Mahalik, Cox, Hedberg, Griffin.
So starting for the Cougars are going to be Rucker, Weller, Taylor, Malloy, and Matthews. And there's Weller running that ball down.
And the facts.
Cox, Hedberg, Mahalik, Matthias, Griffin, and there's the three from Rucker and Cox. So let me reset that for you. Mahalik, Matthias, Cox, Hedberg, and Griffin for the Cubs.
And Weller.
Cox for three. He made his last one. That one rolls out. Matthias jousts at it, but it's not there. Taylor quickly ahead to Rucker. Ball to Matthews. And that foul's going to be on Matthias. That's the 17th foul. It's going to... It's only the 16th foul, so the next one will be 1-1.
Checking in for shooting ruling number 20, Isaiah Morocco.
Dylan Matthews out now as Ben Rucker comes back into the game. And now we've gotten to the point in the game where there's a big enough lead where we're going to have running clock. So except for timeouts and I believe free throws, the clock will just continue to run. That's Rucker to Rucker off the rim. And Mahalik will rebound the ball. Here he comes in transition all the way to the basket. Runs into Malloy. No call. Should have been a charge. Great job by Malloy playing defense. Gets back into the play, and now he rebounds the basketball. And finally we have a foul called.
So the jump ball, possession, Cougars. Coming in for shooting ruling, we have number 1, Jackson Avey.
Jaron Ransford now into the game for the Cougars. First time we've seen him tonight, the 6'2" senior guard, wearing number 14. Cougars are up by 40, 62-22, 5:45 to go in the game. Rucker for three, not there. Griffin with the rebound. Gets the ball to Mahalik. And into the game is number 20, Isaiah Barreto for the Cougars. And there's him where he is with the three-point shot. Also in his number 11, Tiernan Dietz. And he's in there for the jump ball. So Evan Stacy to return for Ben Rucker. Ball's into Griffin. Ben Rucker takes it from him. No, Owen Rucker takes it from him. He's in transition. He drives. He runs right into the Cedro defender. And that is going to be a charge. So Isaiah Barreto draws the charge. The 5'11 junior did get the same call on the other end when they ran into Malloy. But I suppose when you have a 40-point lead and there's only 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game, you're not going to get a lot of those calls. That's Jackson Avery now into the game for Cedro, as Coach Chris Spencer has pretty much emptied his bench. It's Barreto, hippity hop through to Dietz, airballs it, Taylor has it. Taylor gets the ball to Ransford. Ransford to the pump fake, forces it to Malloy, not there. Secured by Dietz. And here comes Mahalik on the dribble. Gets it to Barreto off his hands, but secured by Avery. Avery into Griffin, turns and steps, looks to get it, tries to kick it outside to Barreto. Rucker gets his hand on it, right to Ransford, gets it up to Rucker for three, and Rucker drills the three. And timeout for the Cougars. 3:39 left to go in the game. Cougars leading 65-22. Coach Anthony Wiedeker has called the timeout. It looks like he's just is interested in subbing. So that's a full timeout, 60-second timeout. We're going to be back in 45. So onto the floor now for the Cougars. It's going to be Matthews, number 15, Ransford, number 14. Bakari Sunko is going to make his debut tonight. The 5'10 freshman wearing number 25, Dylan Wilson, and Jacobus Seth. It's going to be back with Dietz, number 11, and Mahalik, number 3. Barreto, number 20, Avery, number 1, and Griffin, number 33 for the Cubs. Griffin is called for a travel in the corner. 65-22, Cougs lead here, 3:23 to go in the game. Running clock now because of the mercy rule. Matthews challenges the rim, nothing there. Cedro has it, coming back the other way. Ball inside to Dietz. He looks high-low for Griffin, not there. Comes away with it by Sunko. And Wilson gets it, goes to the baseline, not there. Sunko down, penetrates, puts up a shot, it's blocked. Wilson with the rebound. He kicks it back to Sunko, finds Matthews for three. Dylan Matthews hits a three. 2:38 to go, 68-22 Cougs. Mahalik with a long three, nothing, it's nothing. Griffin has the ball bounce off his hands, gets it. Sunko to Wilson, throws it to the running Jacobus Seth, misses the lay-in. Cedro Willie Cubs coming back the other way. That three by Barreto is off the mark. And Sunko with the rebound gets it ahead to Wilson. Back to Matthews in the corner looking for another one. Not there. And the rebound is to Mahalik. 2 minutes now to go in the game. Ball into Dietz, kicks it out to Baroto. Pump fake, steps through, not there. Back to Mahalik now. Baroto again. Pump fake, step through, not there. This now goes to the corner for Griffin for three, and he drills it. So Gibson Griffin, the 6'1 sophomore, puts in a three, makes it 68-25, 1:38 to go in the game. Into Wilson, Sumko, he looks out and down to Ransford. Ransford steps through, and he's going to be called, oh, it's going to be a jump ball. So, jump ball, Cougars ball in the alternating possession. 1:22 to go in the game, running clock. Ball comes into Wilson, puts up the little 5-footer, and it's good. Little flat-footed shot by Wilson, and it's 70-25. Cougars now lead by 45. Avery has it, gets it to Dietz, back to Avery, penetrates, Wilson looks to steal, not there. Back to Dietz, they're playing a little catch out there. Dietz with a little spin move, not there. Stronko with the rebound, throws it to Wilson, knocked away by Dietz. And now Dietz looking to score, puts up the lay-in, and it's good. 30 seconds left to go in the game. 22 seconds on the shot clock, so the Cougars will have to shoot one more time as there's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Cougs look content to hold the ball and maybe just have a turnover at the end of the game. So shot clock violation on the Cougs as they just held on to the ball. And the clock continued to run because we have running clock. And so the game is over. So even though the Cougs let the shot clock expire, we knew the game clock would expire before the game, before they could inbound the ball. So big night tonight for Justice Taylor as the Cougars win 70-27. We'll be back on Thursday night for the Coaches versus Cancer game on the live stream. Steve Jensen will be on the call. I'll see you again on Tuesday night, February 1st, and then again on February 4th. If you want to know our game schedules for the spring, like us on Facebook, see us on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Good night. Cougars 70, Cedro Woolley 27.